Yo, hey guys, hope you're all well, staying safe, staying at home, remaining positive. Now, the purpose of this video for my clients is to kind of cover nutrition and behaviours. One thing I'm noticing more so with my clients now, certainly now we're in lockdown and everyone's quarantined at home, is people are managing stress and boredom themselves, and obviously not always making the right decisions or the optimal decision for their goals. So if we kind of look at stress, if for some of us, we're in four walls every day. We're now working from home, so that's a change from our usual maybe office routine or being on site. So it's new, we've got to adapt, and that can be quite stressful. Others, we could be looking after, our children at home now. So, schools are closed. So we've got this stress of trying to educate our children at the same time of, looking after our own health, nutrition and exercise routine. Now, for me, I would like everyone to sustain that structure and discipline. So, 4 hours exercise per week, managing the calorie input on a daily basis and hitting our protein targets. Now, this kind of falls down the priority list as we become more stressed. And at the same time, some of us have more time on our hands. We're not as busy. Therefore, we become bored. So the two things here, the common denominator I'm seeing is it's leading people to the fridge, and they're either eating more or eating unnecessarily. Now, the weather's great this weekend. It's Easter weekend. The weather's good. So what I want to kind of put in place is some good options and alternatives for us. So managing stress and boredom in terms of nutrition. Can we be looking at, instead of, going for, alcohol, wine, beers, or whatever that is, could we be looking at a Bex Blue, very refreshing, 39 calories. Instead of our sugary drinks, could we be choosing like a sparkling water with kind of fresh lemon squeezed into? Other ones that I've written down here, like the iced coffee, I had one this morning, really refreshing, very nice, double espresso, ice, for me, I chucked maybe chocolate, whey protein, bang, straight in there, and that was really refreshing after a session this morning. So there's different options that we can do. When the weather's warmer, people are more enticed to have barbecues. Amongst speaking with clients, it's kind of, people are always like, it's that time of year, it's easier to stay on top of my nutrition because there's lots of barbecues, so we can make really tasty, delicious food, eating really healthy, and still being social. The element at the moment is there's going to be less partying around barbecues, which is not a problem. It's more advantageous towards you and your personal goals. Now, it doesn't matter if we're at the start of our journey, midpoint to achieving our desired physique, or we're just coming up to the end of that journey. What's important is we kind of reflect on where we started or where we are presently and where we want to get to. So when we're making decisions, is it going to lead us towards our goal or away from our goal? And when something, your goals mean something to you. That's why you've started this journey. So remind yourself why you started this journey. Have clarity in your own goals. Yeah. If you want something that bad, you will make time for it. If we look at the situation, pubs, gyms, restaurants are closed. People are still able to drink at home and, use the house party app. At the same time, with the gyms closed, you must find a way to exercise at home. And this is something we know we're covering through our online video content on the YouTube. You've got your home programs which have been written for you to deliver, and we're doing some live group sessions just to keep people together in that kind of interaction and motivation. Coming away from kind of looking at lower calorie options as a mechanism for boredom and stress, we could be looking at healthier options too. Now, at home with families, popular thing that I'm noticing amongst clients at the moment when we're doing our weekly check-ins is kind of everyone's baking and stuff like that, which is fine. I've got nothing against baking, but could we be making some healthier options, sweet potato brownies, lower sugar flapjacks, granola bars, protein flapjacks, depending on the age of your children, could you be being interactive and, chopping up a fruit salad? It sounds very simple to an adult, but it could be quite a good way of you quenching a sweet tooth and just getting your kids to just be interactive and doing stuff too. So hopefully, looking at these ways, lower calorie options, healthier options is a good way of you managing that stress and boredom, so you're still steering towards your goals. Another one that I think is a great management tool for stress is actually walking, reading and listening to music. So this has worked for quite a lot of people. As you feel stressed, right, let's get out and let's do, 15, 20, 30 minutes walking. We're allocated an hour's outdoor exercise a day. Use it to your advantage. You know, other things that can work for some clients has been like reading or just listening to music, all kind of things that bring us down and avoids making a wrong decision or a not so ideal decision. I hope this can be quite useful to you, and it gives you some ideas to think around, you know, not having alcohol, not just kind of going, oh, it's locked down, it's acceptable. It's not. You're still accountable to your goals, and we still want you to achieve your goals. You know, I want you to achieve the best physique you can, so therefore you've got to stay on track. And lockdown's a great opportunity for most. I understand some people are now working harder or, you know, busier being in lockdown, but some people have a lot more available time. You know, if you've got the training tools at your disposal, you've got the time. Certainly for me, I've now got more time. So I'm trying to find ways of sneaking more exercise in, so that might be getting more steps in on a daily basis. I know this is something that you get asked in your weekly check-in, but can you be more active outside of a training hour? So stay positive, guys. You know, hopefully this has been quite useful for you. Have a great Easter weekend. The weather's looking great, and I look forward to catching up with you all next week. Stay tuned.